Okay, some more 78ers from my collection. New ones. I've been transferring all these to MP3 to my computer, making MP3s out of them. And because I like to have them on my iPod to listen to. Oh, I earlier talked about the great singer Enrico Caruso, the great tenor, but here is the greatest one, Jussi Björling, our Swedish Jussi Björling, best. But quite an interesting choice of music here. This is from 1936. It's I. I wonder if it is the right one. Isn't? No, that's called Cielito Lindo, right? No, I don't think it's. I have to listen. I have to listen before I can say what it is. And Chanson Hindu from Sadko by Rimsky-Korsakov. Yeah, heavy. And Pee Wee Hunt, a capital disc here. O on one side and San on the other side. Short titles. Okay, alright, we have two records here by the German band leader Leo Goltzmann, or Dios Bela as he was known. He made several records, especially on the Odeon label in the 20s for the Swedish market with Swedish music. Here it is, Sol ute, sol inne by Jules Sylvain, who was Swedish and his real name was Stig Hansson, and Det står skrivet i stjärnorna, also by Jules Sylvain. Here we got a waltz Boston by George Enders called Du, that's you, and Det bor i varje hjärta en liten amorin, also by George Enders, played by Dios Bela and his orchestra. He also made recordings using the name Sandor Josi, but I think his real name was Leo Goltzmann. Oh yes, I adore George Formby, but I haven't found any 78 RPMs by him so far. Lots of LPs and CDs or reissues, but here I found his most famous one, When I'm Cleaning Windows and Leaning on a Lamppost, of the Blue Decca label. Not in the best condition, but still playable and listenable, and George Formby is always George Formby. Okay. Oh, and here's another legend who died recently, Humphrey Lyttelton. I'm sorry I haven't a clue. I really love that show. It's one of my absolute favorite shows. But he was a superb jazz trumpeter too. And here's a Parlophone record, probably from 1955 or that around. Humphrey Lyttelton and his band. Heat Wave by Irving Berlin, and PTQ Rag by Mr. Lyttelton himself. Okay. Oops. They fell over. They're all right. This is Odeon record by John Kirby and his orchestra. Opus number 5. Really a Chopin number. And I May Be Wrong from 1939. Odeon. Gene Krupa and his Chicagoans. Gene Krupa and his Chicagoans, right. Jazz Me Blues and The Last Roundup, a very famous record. I think it was released on Victor in America, but here it was a Parlophone label that was used. Okay, Swedish. A nice tenor saxophone by Carl-Henrik Norin and Bertil Lövdahl, two tenor boogie, and the Swedish Säger i toner. A very popular song from the late 20s, but this is a recording from 1953, somewhere. I'll check it up, but I forgot it now. Okay, and here's another classic, Some of These Days by Sophie Tucker with Ted Lewis and his band. The Last of the Red Hot Mamas, I think she was called. And on the other side, it's another version of Bugle Call Rag by Ted Lewis and his band. And now I only have a couple of records left here. Yeah, it's a Swedish Polydor from 1955 by the Swedish jazz band Storyville Creepers. I don't know if they still play together, if they're still playing, but they have been up until not that far ago. Storyville Sensation on the one side and Royal Garden Blues on the other side. Ooh, I've been talking now a lot. I've been getting a sore throat here. But I only have 2 records left, then I can shut up. A French record, the Philips, from the 50s sometime. It's Patachou, a French chanson singer, female singer. Mon homme, and Plus bleu que te jeu. My French is horrible. Okay, a last one then. Brunswick, it's the Colonial Club Orchestra, Green Brunswick label. Beautiful on one side, and on the other side it's I'll Think of You. Yeah, that's it for now. If you want me to put up any of these or maybe talk about them a bit more, tell me so. Bye bye.